what you know rather than what you see. So like you're doing the crisscross of the laces.
Okay.
If you slow down, you can study the shapes and really focus on the lines and the relationships. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm just thinking what my son's an artist, and he's like, well, if you want reality, what's the point? You know, go take a photograph.
Yeah. Well, also, another reason for slowness is because your right brain loves complexity, your left brain wants to hurry through. So,
really?
so you're in your left brain mode when you're rushing. So you want to slow that down, put the brakes on it, and just focus on the shapes. So what we did first tonight was blind contour drawings. I'm re-recording this since the first recording didn't take. I'm just going to explain. What we did was, I have to try to think how this hand was positioned. It was just like this, and you turn so that your dominant hand is on the paper, and you turn your hip to the table and put your, if you're right-handed, you put your left hand on your left knee and turn your body so that you're not looking at the paper, and you draw all the contours. And this was about a 5-minute study of hand, which doesn't look very hand-like. This one was this perspective on a hand. And again, you're not looking at your paper when you're drawing. You're studying the hand that you're drawing, and you try to proceed as if your pencil is actually touching the lines as you go around. Yeah, and you have to slow down. The biggest thing people are, if you're doing anything wrong, is that you're going too fast. So do a couple of those blind contour drawings, and then after you have done those, you're going to make a peace sign. Let's see, how is this? Yeah, this was like this. And then you do the same thing. You proceed only as if your pencil is actually touching your hand as you go along. You have to kind of train your brain so that you're really studying this, not this. But you can look only at the end of a line. When you come to the end of a line, you can look where to put your pencil down to do the next, which is why this one got off. It got very distorted, because I only look at the end of a line. And then I went back, okay, and without judging myself too critically for making a skinny little finger, I put my pencil down again and just go from there. And every time at the end of a line, you can look where to put your pencil down next. That's called a modified blind contour study. And we did 2 of those. The last one, we did the peace sign, and then we did this 5 fingers together, which gives lots of interesting lines and shapes in here to draw. And then we set our shoes up, one on top of another, with the laces facing us, the toes facing us, and it's sitting kind of like this, shoe on top of shoe. And then don't do stylized laces like these. These are what you know. You want to do what you actually see. And Doug asked the question, do we do the shoe first and then put the laces in? And I said, no, you want to maybe start with the laces, because otherwise it's going to distort. When you're trying to fit things in, it distorts it. So start with the laces, and hopefully you've got a pair of lace-up shoes to work from. And you can look as much as you want for this drawing, but go slow, 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 slow. And that's about a half an hour drawing, give or take a few minutes.